All right, here is the health area of the Feng Shui Bagua. This is the area that incorporates all the other areas. There's really 8 areas. And then the health is the center, which completes everything. So the Bagua mat is here, and we're in this area. We're over halfway through now. We've started here, and now we're here. And this is just the first floor. This area of my house is the island area, just this area right here, and maybe a little bit right here. You can see this is the island, and I'm not hiding anything. There's a wall that needs to be repaired. There's the cat's food and water on the island. I know it's not necessarily sanitary, but it is, because it's very clean. It's the only place I can actually keep the cat. There's the cat on the table. I'm single, I can do this. It's the only place where the dog wouldn't get the food. This area is all about your well-being, good fortune, harmony. It's a place where you can feel balanced, vitality, overcoming illnesses, and having endurance in your life. So coming here and vitalizing the space, fixing it up, making it balanced is going to give you all those things. This area is earth. Again, the 5 elements has to do with what the earth, spider, he's so cute, what the earth is made of. It is fire, earth, metal, water, and wood. And that's what everything is made up in your home. You have to have a balanced area of all those 5 ingredients to make yourself feel comfortable. And the reason why is we go back to where we were created from earth. We're made of earth, essentially. We're made up of all these things, and our home is made up of all these things. All these things in a balanced area. If one's out of whack, we feel a certain way. And it goes back to your psyche and how we're made. Earth is taken care of because it's the area, but it also has this pink color, which I consider earth. There is a bright blue that if you turn around, there's this kitchen that I can't wait to get to because it's been bothering me and I really need to organize it. It's a bright navy blue, which represents water. The wood, there's lots of wood here. The cabinets are made of wood. The vinyl in the kitchen, but on the other side there's real wood, represents wood. Metal is all the white, and rocks also count as metal. So fire, there's a sunburst on the living room wall that also incorporates this health area. So that is considered, there's tons of windows here letting in fire. Also water with this fountain. And I like to try and put a fountain in the health area. The ancient Chinese believe that water brings in money, but it also creates movement. So movement is activity, it's pushing forward, it's activating the space. And then also the flowers on the other side of the wall, which incorporates the health area, is representative of wood. Growth, anything vertically going up is representative of wood. That's my other kitty, Kiki, she's so cute. In this area, if you want to activate it more, the gemstone is copper and amethyst. A great area for this area to be if you're building a house or looking for a house is the support of the house. It needs to be clear and open at all times, no clutter. It's a very easy place to just drop your stuff, but clutter is a negative. It will junk up your life. It will make you feel unbalanced. It will bring you bad fortune instead of good fortune. It needs to be clear and well lit. The part of the body that this represents, this area, is a basic health check in general. Health is such a generalized conversation, but it's not just the physical body, it's not just the mind, it's the health of the house. Is there any mold? Is there any infestation going on? Is it clean? Is there any stuffed pockets where there could be gas filling up? Like, just movement in general helps this area and reactivates the whole house. Being barefoot, being grounded, it's important to, there's been so many studies done on walking barefoot and being grounded because the electrical portions of our body need to be released. That's walking outside on grass. Since I've started this feng shui for my house, incorporated a lot of other health things that I've really wanted to do and that I've started doing slowly. Actually doing an ice bath every day, which is kind of addicting, but I'll start with my feet and then inch my way up just so I'm not like overdoing it. In the morning, I try to do like a page or 2 of my old Latin book from high school and middle school, and it's actually been fun actually saying Latin out loud. And so I'm hoping that I can remember everything from the 8 years that I've taken and actually speak it. So that's kind of fun for me. I've also tried to read a couple pages in a book. I'm reading The Power of Broke by Steve someone. He's on Shark Tank. It's a really powerful book if you've been cornered or just the nature of how people work when it comes to success. So I read a page or two of that. I try to do yoga and stretch, and then also 20 minutes of meditation, and then doing my green juice and doing my goals for the day. I try to get all of that in, and that to me is health and looking forward to the future and just doing all the little things that I want to do during the day, but making them very short and easy to do. Also setting my house up for success. And when it comes to the kitchen, next video, I have been trying to figure out how to minimize everything in my kitchen so it's super easy to get stuff in and out. So we'll talk about routines next time, and I'm really excited to actually do that because I've been waiting. Yeah, so I think health is just a general check of who you are, what you want to be, how your body feels, how your house feels, and just really taking care of yourself in your home. To keep you updated on what's going on with my 3 goals, which is wealth and prosperity, love and marriage, and helpful people and travel. Those things are really happening in my life. I'm getting more and more business, getting the energy to call people, finding leads, and people calling me. I've been meeting more friends that are very genuine. I've been talking to this guy. I'm starting to like him. I hope he's not watching this. That would be weird. And then helpful people and travel. I have been meeting with mentors, realtors, talking about what is needed for this town, getting really encouraged to see how I can help and how I can benefit being an interior designer here, and talking about Feng Shui and how they're really excited about me trying stuff out with their clients. And once you start doing this, you're gonna start opening up your whole life to all the areas that you really want. And you're gonna be leaning on that subconsciously. So it's important to keep moving, and you can do it slowly, just activating those areas that might have been dormant. The health center is really just to check on yourself, check on the house, check on your areas of life that are all connected, and to really gravitate towards really what you want in life and how to schedule that out every single day so that you're happy and there's no right or wrong. Like, it's whatever you want to do with your life. As an interior design perspective, because we've talked about the Feng Shui perspectives of this area, obviously I need to fix this wall. When an over 100-year-old cottage has plaster, it's literally turns into sand, and I put a TV on this wall and it just fell off. And same thing would happen to the draperies in the first room. And then keeping this area clean and nothing on the island is really my goal. Clutter-free and well-lit. And then I always put some flowers on the island sometimes just to give it an added little touch. As long as they're healthy and watered and new, they're totally fine to keep. Anything dead or dying needs to go. That is this area. There's a lot to this area, and you can dig really deep into health like I have. And I find that I'm just a better person if I'm always learning. So that's really fun for me. I encourage y'all to really dig deep and figure out what you want out of life and apply it here and write down a daily schedule of how you can fit it all in. And then just really keeping this area clean and clutter-free and balanced is really gonna get you far. So we are over halfway done. Next time we're gonna talk about the kitchen, which has been an interesting area for me. And that is health and ancestors based on the floor plan. So far, this has been really good for me, and I've seen a lot of progress in just a short amount of time, which has been a couple of weeks. So I encourage y'all to do this, and of course, if you have any questions, you can always call me. I'm here to answer any questions. We can set up a meeting, and just to get y'all started. Sometimes it's really hard to start. So I encourage y'all to do that, and I look forward to the next video.